How old?
11.
11. Okay, ready?
I
Go.
used to be 1800.
I don't. We'll see it on the
Going in the wrong
board.
direction then.
Yeah. What the
I
heck?
used to be 17.
What the heck is going on? Give me a home where the chess players
Why didn't
roam.
they roll on my side?
So,
That happened.
I don't know. I don't know. They don't tell me.
I am so good.
Thank you for the pawn, by the
I
way.
know.
I love pawns.
Get over your pawn.
It just makes sense.
I knew you were hungry.
I was very
That's
hungry.
the line I used for
I
my
just don't hate
treasure
it.
speech. It
Look, you.
just makes sense.
Look, you. I just make sense. Let me just attack as only I know how. Don't.
My
Don't.
dad's playing Pokemon in the tournament.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, how wonderful. What the heck is this?
What?
How many games does your dad win?
He won one game.
Give me this. I'll
One
take
out
that
of
off with
one.
relish.
He won one out of
With the
one.
relish?
With the relish. Yes, I take off with relish.
Why would you
We
take
should have
off soldiers with
we should have took it with Delish, not Relish.
With delish?
Yeah.
Ooh. I can't handitize all the time. Oh, he's trying to whatever he's trying to do. You cannot do this. I am the great Carlini.
He's the great Carlini, says Carlini.
I
I am
can't.
the U.S.
great
government.
My hat's off to him.
He's the great Carlini.
That's
instead
right.
of Carlini who lost it.
He's called the great Carlini because he's great at losing.
Who let him in? Who let him in? That's all I want to know. I want to know one thing. Just let me get the mate of my dreams.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. What?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, good. Give me what I want. You are a fish cake.
Why should he give you what he
cake?
wants?
Give me what I want.
Why
Not
should
even
he-
wish cake.
Why should he give you what you want?
Yeah, that's actually not.
Yeah.
That's not the way chess works.
How does chess work?
The way you,
You
don't
move your
have-
pieces.
Oh, is that the way they're doing it?
Yes.
Son of a gun. Why didn't
hard.
someone tell me? Give me what I want.
Why should he?
Because I told him to.
Because why?
That's not a good reason.
Look, you. Just because you got that shirt don't mean anything.
Always 3 steps.
I know that.
That's not a good reason.
It's not a good reason?
No, that's not a good reason.
You know, the Vegas shirt guys, I really have to watch them because they're getting a little rowdy.
What happens in Vegas stays at Vegas.
What happens in
Vegas
Vegas
stays in Vegas.
should have stayed in Vegas.
But it's
Oh,
not
should've.
staying in Vegas.
It
You
could've
have to face
because
it and you have to
apparently
face it.
You have to face it and you have to face it.
Yeah, two
What the
steps
heck?
of knowledge.
Give me, oh yes, give me. I've got chess I haven't played.
You have a chest. Can you stop saying that? It's like
Most men do. We'll talk later, okay? What? Give me that pawn. I'm taking that pawn, baby.
Well, to let him take that
Give
pawn.
me the pawn of my dreams.
Who allowed you to
I
take
don't think
that?
that's a
very good idea for him to do.
And I'll give you the pawn of my schemes.
Well,
A check from me should be known to wrong. Why am I so good? Just tell me, just give me a reason.
You mean how your singing is so bad?
My singing is very much improved.
how you're good.
Hey, 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 hey.
Improved at all.
My singing is very much improved.
It's improved a little, but it hasn't improved that much.
34 seconds left?
It's a thing.
It is?
Yeah, what do you want from me?
That's time pressure,
Nothing.
bro.
Okay, now I have him right where I want him.
You do?
1,000
Started
IQ.
with 5 minutes.
That's in the
Uh,
past, bro.
I know.
A6 is not allowed.
I know,
A6
but
is allowed.
In that logic, then 5
What?
minutes is
I
time
am the
pressure.
government. Whatever I say is the law.
look, Govey, don't be a.
Govy.
Govern means
Govey,
run
you
and
heard me.
rent means control.
Yeah, you need
So
some rent
what's mind
control.
control?
You're playing the great Carlini. You cannot win.
Oh, no,
You will be hurting.
I would be very surprised if he doesn't beat you.
Oh God.
I thought you were supposed to be the one who was trying
I
to
am the one. I am the one. That's all you need to remember. Now I've got him. Now I've got him. Now I know exactly what to do.
Now you have no idea.
Sure.
Why do you have
You
a
do.
child?
What? I think he's.
You've got him.
Well, I mean, if I have him, I have him. Pretty good, huh? Pretty
You
smart.
shall go to jail.
You shall go to jail.
You kidnapped.
Directly to jail.
Carlini, I'm going to give you a bit of encouragement. You're going to
Yes.
lose.
Really? I will not lose to a player of this caliber.
Caliber?
What, you mean a higher caliber than you?
What does caliber mean?
Caliber means what I say it means.
What
No,
does it mean
I will
then?
never allow.
What do you say it means?
Quiet, cucumber.
She's not a cucumber.
I think. Well, okay, then
He's
you're
a pickle,
cabbage.
not a cucumber.
He's a. You know, this is not going to go well with you.
And if he's a pickle,
Let me go up.
and if he's a pickle, then that means you're cabbage.
Do not cabbage this. No. I will have to win the old-fashioned way.
This is funny.
This is not that funny.
How come?
You're funny.
Ooh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna have to play better than I usually do.
Why?
Cause it just happens.
Because he doesn't play very well usually.
What the heck? Chikunda Calabunda. You should never have said that.
Why do you
Never.
keep on saying Chikunda Calabunda?
Because it makes sense.
Why does it make sense?
Because I said it.
Okay,
why
well
did you
that
say
means, that means it doesn't make sense.
Chikunda Calabunda.
It makes sense that when you say something that it doesn't make sense.
You cannot threaten.
I
the
can.
My king is the government.
Your king is
The
Better
government.
than yours.
Kribinus.
Because I said so.
No, I will never allow that. Never.
Why?
Because it is me, the great Klinicus.
You were winning and you blundered into saying Carlini.
It's best if you don't dwell on past.
Dude, 58 seconds
Memories.
left.
You're doing the right thing.
Oh, thanks.
No.
It's the truth.
Yes.
No.
I know, but it's not that much of time pressure when the whole.
Of course I go forward into the breach. And now?
It's 1/5 of his time.
No.
Yes.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I go here. I go here. Come on there.
It's a draw.
Oh, it's a draw.
Take it.
DR. Oh.
You
Let's
keep
see,
fighting.
why don't you just make
I
it a
keep
draw?
fighting. I keep fighting. I don't know
Who's
why.
that,
Because of my
Darlene?
time.
It's like a.
I'm just gonna do all.
You're going to do what?
I don't know.
He's just going to do something.
Now I've got you exactly where I want you.
I don't
And
think.
very
No.
I don't
Ooh.
think you got me. where you
All right, I'll call it a draw.
Draw space.
How did I draw that game? I should have won that game.
You should have lost that game.
I should have won that game.
You should always have lost
I
every
don't.
game.
I should have won that game easily.
Hey guys, Brent here. Hope you enjoyed the game, man. Nicely done by Suren, man. Playing Carl in the end game is not a fun or easy thing to do, and the advantage was there for Carl to convert in the end game, but Suren never gave up, never surrendered. I think with the help of the other kids trash talking Carl, it was just enough to distract Carlini, and Suren was able to get that draw. Nicely done, man. That is a good way to save that lost end game, and we're going to go over in the analysis maybe where Carl could have put the game away twice. It's not as easy as it looks, I mean, especially if you're the one playing, but I think once you guys kind of see the idea behind the winning moves in the end game, it'll definitely help in your own end game as well. So, very, very fun game as usual. It's always nice to see Carlini playing the kids, man, and we definitely miss Carl playing. Quick update on his condition. We spoke on the phone the other day, and he's gonna get tested again pretty soon in a couple days, and we'll know more then. But if all things are good on the test, he may be released pretty soon. I mean, within weeks. So that's a good sign of things to come. But I don't want to jinx it. So, but he is healing. You know, progressively, better by better, little by little every day. So that's always a good sign, and that's you know, it's always great to hear. So we hope you get well, Carl. Hope the test goes well. We miss you. The kids miss you. Everybody misses you, and we wish you speedy recovery and a hero's welcome when you come back on the channel, Carl. That'll be a nice day to remember for all of us. So, we await that day, and until then, we're going to keep it going, and hope you guys enjoyed the game. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comments below. If you want to get Carl a cup of coffee, his link is in the video description. Check out all the other cool links there. Amazon links to chest gear, merch links for his Never Give Up, Never Surrender shirt. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss future videos. Alright, let's figure out how Carl could have put this game away. So we get to this position, and so right now it looks like, oops, let's go, sorry, go back here. 2, 4, 6. So Carl is up a pawn. Classic Carl, man. Classic Carl up a pawn going into the end game, and we're gonna get to here and some decisions on pawn's movements here. And we get to this position, and in the game, rook takes b2 was played. Let's go move back. Pause video. Will be another move for black here. Alright, one idea is rook takes f2, and the cool thing about rook takes here is you get another pawn. You kind of get 2 for 1 instead of the one here, and that will make a big difference in the game. Let's say a g4 to save at least one of those 2 pawns, so rook takes. And now you want to save the b pawn, so b4, and then what do you play as black here? Alright, one idea is to play rook c2 and kind of throwing in this check here. And a couple options for white here. I mean, no matter what white does, white is losing. So does white give up on this b pawn and just snatch the a pawn here? I mean, if white does that, then basically this is just going to be black has to just move these pawns little by little with the help of his rook, keep his king sheltered from checks, and he should be able to convert. I mean, and white will just be purely defensive. So let me just show you how this will look like. Let me just show you a couple moves and see black slowly marching his way up with the pawns, acting as shields for the king, and it's just going to be too much here for black. I mean, I'm sorry, for white, and I mean, I don't really need to go further from here. You guys can see how this will end. So going back here, instead of rook takes, you know, in white's mind, think about it. Which pawn has a better chance of queening? There's no way this pawn's gonna queen, right? I mean, look at all this has to go through. If white can get rid of this pawn and push this pawn, maybe he has a chance, right? So let's cover that idea. Let's say king d4. I'm going to prevent you from checking me. And black says, okay, I'm going to snatch this pawn. And white says, that's fine. I'll snatch your pawn, take, protect my pawn. And now white will start marching, check. But now black will start marching. Rook coming back for some defense. King getting out of the way. B push. Here comes the H pawn. B push. And at this point, I mean, you guys know how this will end. Black can at any point, his pawns are advanced far enough, he can sack the rook for the queening pawn, and white's just going to run out of checks here, and yeah, so you guys know how that will end. So yeah, it all started off with 2 for 1 instead of 1, just get the 2 here, so but easier said than done. Let's go here in this position, and in the game, rook check was played. Let's go move back, pause the video. What will be another move for black here? Alright, one idea is e5. You're going to push the pawn, okay? So rook going to block it. Rook d5, and now what is white going to do here? This king kind of wanting to stay on the b file. Keep an eye on this a pawn. These pawns can't move, so maybe some waiting moves with the rook. But now you play rook c5, and this is a very nice move because you'll see what it does. So let's just say another waiting move for white here. Now you bring in the king. What's great about this move is that it seals the king from the rest of the game now. So this c file is totally walled off from the king, and notice that the king cannot even kick the rook out because of this pawn. So now basically white only has the rook to play with in this game, and now what this king is going to do is now you're beginning to see this pawn and this king are going to work toward grinding this rook down, and if white tries to get desperate here, and well, I mean, it's not really going to be desperate, it's just going to be kind of, and you guys will know how the story ends. So but yeah, I mean, these are hard endgame stuff to see in the when you're the one playing with time, you know, ticking down, but very, very cool stuff that we can analyze in the post game to learn from as well. So great game by both, man. Always love it when Carl plays the kids. It's a nice contrast with the with the generation differences, but that's the beauty of the game, man. Any age can play any age and have a fun time. And I doubt you'd see an 11-year-old play somebody Carl's age in Fortnite. So I mean, yeah. But yeah, fun game. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and thanks. I'll see you guys tomorrow.